2.
Well, good afternoon for all of us.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for the chance given to our group. Now we will present our material about metalinguistic expression and the psychological reality. For the first session, I give chance to Johan.
Background. Psycholinguistic is a field that studies the relationship between linguistic and psychological factors, focusing on how humans acquire, produce, comprehend, and use language. It investigates topics such as language development, language processing, language disorders, and the mental representation of language in the brain. The field also explores the relationship between language and the human mind, including how humans understand, produce, and process language. Metalinguistics is a branch of linguistics that explores the relationship between language and other cultural behaviors. It involves studying in the rules and components of language, as well as the language used to describe and discuss language itself. Understanding the relationship between internal structure, external structure, speech or decoder, and decoder psychology is essential in analyzing a person's mind. Internal structure refers to the way the human mind organizes language in the brain, while external structure refers to how language is expressed and observed by others. In the next session, I give chance to others.
In conclusion, understanding the relationship between internal and external structures, as well as the role of encoder and decoder psychology, is crucial in psycholinguistics as it helps explain how humans produce and understand language in everyday interactions. Theoretical basis. Internal structures, Homsky's transformational generative grammar posits that humans possess innate knowledge about language structure, enabling the generation of grammatically correct sentences through mental rules and principles. Cognitive linguistics explores the connection between language and thought, arguing that language is shaped by human cognition and conceptualization, influencing our perception and interpretation of language. And the next, external structure. Structural linguistics. Ferdinand de Saussure's structural linguistics examines language as a system of interconnected elements, including sounds, words, and syntax essential for effective communication. Sociolinguistics studies the connection between language and society, examining how external factors like region, class, ethnicity, and context influence communication patterns and social interaction immensely. And the next, decoder and psychology decoder. Information processing models. Psycholinguistic models like interactive activation models suggest real-time decoding and linguistic input, improving cognitive process like parsing sentence, assessing mental action, and integrating contextual information for meaning expression.
Psycholinguistic research. Psycholinguistic research explores how the mind processes language, focusing on psycholinguistic decoder's who use internal linguistics knowledge and contextual information to interpret and interpret linguistic input.
The next section is the discussion. Let's include the example of the expression. First, we take the sentence expression. For the sentence, here are the example. Marcus, you broke my heart. The internal structure, the concept of sadness is indirectly woven into our internal structure, influenced by cognitive, emotional, and psychological factors, resulting in feeling of unhappiness and sorrow. The external factors. Sadness can be expressed through facial expression, body language, and linguistic cues such as a subdued tone, slower speech rate, and a negative verb. The third, encoder or speech. The decoder accurately interprets external cues like facial and verbal expression as signs of sadness, rely on their internal emotions, knowledge, and experiences. And the fourth, decoder psychology. The psychology decoder in an individual's cognitive processes that interpret and analyze sadness-related stimuli involving emotional intelligence, empathy, and social cognition of to understanding and empathize with other sadness. And the second expression that we take here is motivational expression. For the sentence, here are the example. Hey, come on, success is already waiting for you. The internal structures. The motivational words such as success, hope, and perseverance are internally linked to positive emotions, encourage, and determination, fostering cognitive understanding. And for the other aspect, you can hear by this slide. And next, the implementation. First, the implementation of sadness expression to help someone deal with sadness. Empathy, communication, active listening, and understanding their internal structure of sadness are crucial. Second, the implementation of motivation word to inspire someone using motivation words with a confident and sincere delivery can uplift their spirits. And the last topic is that the conclusion. Psycholinguistic studies the relationship between linguistics and psychological factors, focusing on human language acquisition, production, comprehension, and use. It investigates language development, processing, disorders, and mental representation in the brain. Mental linguistics explore language and culture behaviors. Understanding internal and external structure is crucial for language acquisition and speech pathology.
Okay, that's all for our topic. So the next chance I will give the chance for our friends to give the question. Okay, for Mr. Evan, thanks.
Thank you for the chance given. My question is, how do metalinguistic expressions function and coping mechanism in interpretations of sadness, and how does this coping strategy affect an individual's emotional well-being over time? Thank you.
The next question.
Next.
Oh, hold on. Tiga.
Okay, my question is, how do metalinguistic expression related to motivational states influence an individual's psychological
answer the question from Brother Ervano, metalinguistic expression serve an adaptive coping mechanism when dealing with sadness. When individuals engage in self-reflection and articulate their emotions explicitly, they gain a better understanding of their feelings. This heightened awareness facilitates emotional regulation and provides a sense of control over their sadness. Over time, this coping strategy fosters emotional resilience, enabling individuals to navigate future challenges with greater ease and maintain a more stable emotional well-being.
Okay, I will answer the question from sister. The answer is meta-linguistic expression linked to motivation such as goal-oriented language and self-affirmation play a significant role in shaping an individual's psychological reality. When individuals use these expressions, they create a positive self-dialogue, reinforcing their belief in their abilities to achieve goals. This self-reinforcement through metalinguistic expression boosts self-efficacy, leading to increased motivation and perseverance in face of challenge.
Thank you.
Well, my friend, that's all about our presentation. Thanks for your attention and have a nice day.